sacando el aire a la llanta. Oh my God. Eran tres, faltan.
Protesters, yes, but if you just squint, it could easily be the BLM protesters or the Free Palestine protesters or the Resist Doge protesters or the Resist ICE, in this case, protesters. It is this dirtbag coalition of leftist, violent so-called protest that has been a huge problem in this country for years, and they are escalating.
Yeah, Conch, you don't see Democrats coming out with any sort of outrage over the destruction here. Their outrage is the opposite. It's over the ICE officials who were out there.
Let me give you 5 names where we're not hearing a lot from right now, except to attack these ICE officials, which is leading to attacks like this. Karen Bass, Los Angeles mayor; Gavin Newsom, California governor; Adam Schiff, who's awfully active on X and social media condemning, to Guy's point, Donald Trump. Not hearing anything from him. Eric Swalwell as well. You can't get away from this guy on social media attacking Trump. Nancy Pelosi, the former House Speaker. Where are you? This is war right now that we're seeing in terms of our federal agents being attacked and California.
What's happening right now in my city, Los Angeles, breaks my heart. ICE raids are tearing through our communities like we're in a war zone, like we're not even human. I've seen our people running, hiding, fleeing like it's some kind of third world conflict. And this is supposed to be the land of opportunity? There's no fairness, no due process, just fear. Among those being detained are hardworking mothers, fathers, neighbors, and friends. People who build this country with their hands are being thrown out of it like they're disposable. Families are being ripped apart in broad daylight. It's not right. This is why we must be united, not just as brown people, but as human beings. In times like these, unity is our strength and love is our resistance. I pray to God that He keeps us safe, that He shields us from these injustices, and that we never stop fighting for each other. These are dark days, but we are not alone, and we will not be silenced.
Who are you guys?
I am the U.S. representative, a member of Congress that represents downtown LA. We also have Representative and Congresswoman Norma Torres, Congresswoman Luz Rivas, and Congressman Lou Correa, who sits on the Homeland Security Committee. Under federal law, we are allowed to do drop-in inspections of any facility that's holding migrants or undocumented immigrants.
Border czar Tom Homan is defending ICE's operations at courthouses. He says to expect more ICE agents in every neighborhood in the United States.
We're going to increase the teams greatly So you're going to see more teams on the streets you've never seen before.
This past week, our cameras captured several people being taken into custody at San Antonio's immigration court. In many cases, agents are arresting people just moments after a judge dismisses their cases.
And we wanted to know how lawmakers felt about the operations here at immigration court. Here's Congressman Joaquin Castro.
These people were given a court date and they've been following the law and they showed up for court, but there was a bait and switch. They were duped into coming to court and then getting arrested. It doesn't feel like America. It feels like something you're watching in a third world country that doesn't respect human rights or due process or the rule of law.
It's unclear if anyone taken by ICE at immigration court has a criminal background beyond being in the country illegally.
I also reached out to Senator Ted Cruz, Senator John Cornyn, Representative Tony Gonzalez, and Representative Chip Roy to see if they were available to talk about immigration and what's happening here in San Antonio. None of them were available for an interview on this Friday, but of course we'll continue to reach out and see what they think about the Trump administration's efforts for mass deportations. For the very latest on this story, head over to Kim.
This is the last picture of their mother taken before it happened.
What was that like? Heartbreaking. She didn't get to say bye or anything to us.
Within hours of taking Alma into custody, immigration officials took her here at this detention facility more than 140 miles away, where she remains today. Records show Alma's current detention is because of a criminal conviction more than 20 years ago after writing bad checks worth $1,200, which she paid back. In response, the federal government revoked her permanent residency. But her family argues her detention is illegal because Alma is a U.S. citizen. While born in the Philippines, military records show her father, Lawrence Bowman, was an American citizen, originally from Illinois. This is the U.S. naval ship he served on during the Vietnam War when Alma was born in 1966. Alma's birth certificate shows he's the father. Her parents moved to the U.S. when Alma was 10. She's lived in Macon, Georgia, nearly 50 years. Does she know anyone in the Philippines?
No one at all.
Would she have any support if she was forced to go?
Nope.
The rule of law has never seemed to be so meaningless.
Samantha Hamilton is an attorney with Asian Americans Advancing Justice representing Alma. Until this past March, she says ICE allowed Alma to live at home and check in about once a year since 2020 while she worked to prove her citizenship. What changed?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is the Trump administration wanting to remove people without respect to that person's individual circumstances, or how long they've been in this country, or their ties to this country, or their lack of ties to any other country, or whether they might even be a U.S. citizen.
Alma is one of at least 2,600 people held at immigration facilities across Georgia, about half of them with no criminal